If what?
A picnic is such a cute idea with that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, very romantic.
Who are you going with?
I don't know.
We are here today, and today we're making dessert. Really super simple, very quick dessert, but we're making dessert all the same. But I thought that we should take the opportunity and talk about one, like why we love so much sugar.
Yes, we have a long history with dessert.
Our great grandmother was an amazing baker. She bakes
Homemade biscuits, homemade jam,
homemade German chocolate cake.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
just all of the things, right? So today I have just super simple, a dark chocolate pudding. This is kind of my little foray out into the pudding world, right?
Okay.
So today we're taking this dark chocolate avocado pudding out of America's Test Kitchen, right?
Wait.
Just read the ingredients for the recipe.
Dark chocolate avocado pudding ingredients are 1 cup water, 3/4 cup sugar, 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon instant espresso powder, optional, 1/4 teaspoon table salt, 2 large ripe avocados, halved and pitted, and 3.5 ounces bittersweet chocolate chop.
So we pretty much have most of these things here,
Yeah,
but
we
I
have
do
some.
want you to notice where we're doing some things differently. So I've got avocado, I've got sugar, and I've got vanilla, and I've got some chocolate chips. They have probably 65% cacao though. That's
Okay.
what you need to know for
Okay.
that. And I've got the salt. What I'm doing that's a bit different though, you'll notice I've got blueberries.
Blueberries and dark chocolate go together.
They go together. Do you know why?
I don't know. My belly tells me that they go together.
Your tongue is telling you that they go together too. The acid in here, that zing that happens from a good blueberry, that mixes so well with that chocolate. It just really amplifies that
The taste.
that
That makes
dark
sense.
chocolate flavor. The other thing is I'm not doing water, I'm doing oat milk.
And when they said water, I was a little like, oh, that's not how we get down. So I'm glad that we have some.
Takes you back to mom and big mama milk,
yeah,
right?
We're not using water.
Absolutely. And then I also,
Talk about that fat.
Yeah, so this is already fat. The avocados are fat, that's beautiful. But I want a kind of salty fat, silky richness. I'm going to put just a pat, just 1 tablespoon of this butter, Miyoko's butter. I'm going to use that to melt those chocolate chips.
And I know you're on the right track because when I will bake my chocolate chip cookies, a good butter, you should be able to taste the salt
Oh yeah.
and the chocolate mix.
The other thing that's going to happen here is because this particular butter is made with so much coconut oil, that coconut oil is going to help to stabilize the whole pudding. So we're going to layer these flavors again, taking blueberry and chocolate. We're layering flavors so that we get the most bang for our flavor buck. So we're going to start with oat milk, 3/4 a cup of sugar, about 1/4 cup of cocoa. Whisk this around. We're going to put a lid on this and just keep it at the back of the stove. I'm also going to add that 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Another little stir. Now we'll wait. Next, we're going to make just a melted, higher content cocoa or cacao, dark chocolate mixture. About 1/4 cup of, or maybe that's about 3 ounces of chocolate chips and a pat of butter. And this is going in the microwave until it's all melted. This is just an initial probably 20 seconds in the microwave. The butter is now melted. I pulled it out and I'm just kind of stirring it around. It's going back into the microwave. Here we go. So chocolate can burn and we don't want to burn our chocolate. So now this has gone in the microwave for another 20 seconds. So all total, this was like 40 seconds to melt this, and this is ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're gonna take our avocado, we're gonna cut that in half. We're gonna go ahead and scoop out that flesh. We're gonna go ahead and get the rest of these avocados scooped out into this bowl, and then we're gonna get back here and we're gonna blend everything together. Okay, so now we're ready to go in with all of our ingredients. We've got our warm cocoa milk. We've got this melted dark chocolate chips. We've got our blueberries. Those are going on. Our avocado, going in, I'm sorry. Our avocados, I ended up doing 2.5. And then we've got our vanilla. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of vanilla. So in first with the avocados. Then I'm gonna go in with these blueberries. And this is going in. And then hit this with some vanilla. So we're gonna blend this up. So I'm gonna pour these into the containers that I want to have them set in the refrigerator for my guests for our dessert. I'm not gonna fill these all the way up, maybe that far, 3/4 of the way up. And I'll get these all done and in the fridge. And then what we'll do is we'll top them with our coconut cream. Are you ready for your taste test?
I finally get to taste it.
You have a whole lick the spoon moment.
Yes, girl.
Oh, did you like it?
That's good. Oh, that's great. It's chocolatey, it's rich, but it's still light. The texture is very light.
If you had a picnic and you wanted to take these with you, they are travel ready. Do you hear me?
Aww.
This is, what?
A picnic is such a cute idea with that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, very romantic.
Where are you going with it?
No.
So I'm gonna have you make the coconut cream, Angie. You can do this. Coconut cream is the simplest recipe ever.
More simple than a powdered sugar-based whipped cream.
Oh, it's very similar.
Okay.
The trick is going to be your coconut milk. I keep this in the refrigerator. I keep it cold so that that coconut cream is really solidified. So the thing about coconut oil, coconut cream, is that when it cools at room temperature and colder, it solidifies. So technically coconut cream and coconut oil are not like the most awesome fats for you to be taking in like at every single meal all of the time. But it does have omega-9s in it. It's not a bad saturated fat, but it is still a saturated fat.
Okay.
You can tell a saturated fat because the saturated fat solidifies at room temperature. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna turn this upside down.
Tell me why.
Because if there's any milk in here, the milk is on the bottom, the cream has risen to the top.
Why couldn't I shake it?
Oh, if you shake it, you're gonna mix in your milk and your cream, and by the time you try to make actual whipped cream, it's not going to come together like a thick cream that you're looking for, right?
Like
So
I
wanna grab that milk and any liquid in there. Let's see if this worked. As you can see, this is milk. You see that water? That's that coconut milk. And yes, this can said coconut cream, but this is what is in there that's going to stop your actual coconut cream from being creamy. I'm gonna just pour off this liquid, okay? And that is the liquid that was at the bottom of this can. And what's left in there?
That's your fat.
That's your fat, that's your cream.
Yeah. So
All
we
right.
have all that coconut cream in there.
Yep. So that is what was at the bottom of that can. That's quite a bit, but it was not the entire can. I'm gonna have you start to whip this. Are you scared?
Yes, because this bowl is tiny. And I have already said that.
Okay, so let's add, this is about, I don't know, maybe between 1/4 and 1/2 a cup of maple syrup, yeah. And you do it to taste. So I'm not even gonna put all of that in there because it doesn't need that much. Oh. Let's taste this and see what it's tasting like before we finish the creaming it. Oh, that's perfectly sweet enough. You taste it though. You see if you think it's sweet enough.
It's great. It's perfect.
All right, so we're gonna continue to whip this up and get it very, very smooth, and then that's going in the refrigerator. And you were right, some of it did fly out. I don't like it when you're right, whatever.
Okay.
You ready?
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. So we ended up with a chocolate pudding a coconut cream on top, some cocoa powder sprinkled on, and a little bit of coconut. I would have toasted the coconut, but I don't know. I felt like I needed to hurry up and put something on there, but I think...
I've been waiting. I'm looking forward to this. Hunty.
Ooh.
That's really good.
Yep.
It's rich, it's creamy. That cream, coconut cream topping pairs nicely with the deep dark chocolate.
That deep dark chocolate. And that blueberry, I mean, you don't taste like blueberry, but it deepens the richness of the chocolate. Did we get a good alternative to dairy?
Oh yeah, we killed it.
This is a lot.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I would put this much in the jars next time.
This probably isn't one setting.
This is probably like 3.
And I see what you did with that butter there.
It comes through just underneath, right? Just gives it that warm roundness.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you.
I don't mind being your guinea pig anytime.
Hey, all right. I'm Kosher the Veganizer.
I'm Angie, your favorite teacher.
We'll catch you next time here in my kitchen. Bye-bye.